Will you slow down? I don't want to get lost out here, Alex shouted to Martin, who was now completely off the trail and deep in the forest. Just keep up, we're losing light, Martin ordered. Hey, give me a break. It's really difficult to walk in here, Alex complained. Well, I told you not to wear flip-flops, he yelled back in Alex's direction. They're not flip-flops, they're slides. Whatever they are, you shouldn't have worn them, Martin snapped. A huge black crow noisily leapt from his perch and swooped down right over Alex's head. He swiped at it wildly, losing his balance on the slippery leaves. Ugh, this is crazy. Why can't we just go through the front gates? He whined while picking wet leaves off his clothes. Martin put down the case of beer he was lugging and trudged back to his fallen comrade. He towered over Alex. Even though they were both seniors in high school, Martin could easily pass for a 21-year-old, whereas Alex still looked like he was in middle school. Alex looked up at Martin and squinted against the last rays of sunlight filtering through the tangle of branches. Because that's not the plan, Alex, so get up and stop whining. Martin held his hand out to him. You sound like a drill sergeant. He saluted Martin as he rose up. Don't get loud with me, okay? This was your idea, Martin chided. No, Alex interrupted. My idea was to have a simple memorial for Chris. This is the first anniversary, and I thought, as his best friends, we should do something for him. And we are, Martin shouted. Alex didn't back down. Breaking into his family crypt and having a rave was not exactly what I imagined. It's not a rave, Martin rolled his eyes. It's a gathering of friends that's leaning, I don't know, just a little bit towards a party, he explained. Martin, Alex scolded. Oh, please. So what if it turns into a party? You used to like parties, Martin goaded. Well, that was before. Alex caught himself and took a deep breath. There was a pause. A soft breeze rustled through the trees, as if the entire forest was sighing, and a lone cricket chirped, urging others to join in. Finally, Martin broke the spell. It's only a rave if you have music, right? And we're not going to play music, okay? He reassured Alex. Alex gave Martin one of his looks. He had a whole collection of them. This one was saying, that's a load of crap. Alex knew how this whole memorial/party thingy was going to end up. At first, it will be intimate, just their tight circle of friends. Then slowly but surely, someone will bring a kid they don't know. Then suddenly, it'll be a whole mess of kids they don't know, or even like. And then, he didn't want to think about that. Martin's voice interrupted Alex's thoughts. Come on, we're almost there. Alex slung his knapsack on his shoulder and resumed the trek. As promised, the woods thinned down, and sprawled out before them, under the pinkish glow of a June twilight, was the cemetery. They wriggled through an opening in the rusted wrought iron fence. Neither of them spoke as they weaved their way between the tombstones. As they continued, Alex's mind wandered to the first time he saw Chris. His full name was Christopher Edison Hansard. He was the first friend Alex made when his family moved to Rhode Island. That summer, before he even started the 6th grade at Jeremiah Westwick Elementary School, he came right over and asked, You want to play down by Graben Pond? And Alex, always up for adventure, responded, I'll go get my bike. They spent nearly every day together. That summer held the best memories that Alex had of his childhood. Everything changed when school started. The very first day, Alex was bullied because he was the new kid. To Alex's surprise, Chris defended him. Chris had a lot of friends. He didn't have to be kind to Alex, but he was. Nobody understood why, not even Alex himself. Chris was handsome, well-built, and athletic. Everything boys strive to be, and girls idolize. Their friendship was a source of puzzlement to everyone who knew them. Even later, when he was no longer the new kid, the bullying continued, but Chris was always there to stand up for him. Looking back on their early years, he realized how much he changed since then. They both changed. Alex, hello, Alex. Martin broke the daydream. "We're here." Alex looked up. Looming before them was the Hansard family crypt. It sat under 2 large pine trees, but even their size couldn't diminish the menacing facade. Alex noticed there were no flowers. Soon after the accident, his family moved away. Too many painful memories, he guessed. Martin fearlessly walked right up to the stained glass door and yanked on the elaborate handles. "Shit, it's locked." He turned to Alex. "Now what?" Alex inspected the lock. He started digging in the bottom of his knapsack. "You have a key?" Martin mocked. Alex pulled out a paperclip and a pen. "Maybe." In seconds, he fashioned a key and popped the lock. "That's my boy. You may not be as smart as your parents, but you might have a bright future as a master thief," Martin shouted triumphantly, then pushed open the doors and went inside. Alex gathered up his courage and followed. It was much cooler inside, and in a way it was a pleasant relief from the muggy air. They plunked down their knapsacks. Every sound was exaggerated in the marble tomb. Martin unloaded his bag. It was filled with all the makings of a party. On the other hand, Alex carefully arranged candles, flowers, and a framed picture of Chris and him together. What else do you have in that bag?" Martin asked. "What do you mean?" Alex responded. "I mean, you're decorating like you're going to move in," Martin pointed out. Look, I want it to be special. Make sure everyone remembers why we're meeting," he stammered. "Yeah, I get it, but don't you think you're going just a little bit overboard?" Martin asked. "This is how I want to remember him, okay?" Alex tried to explain. "I know, but, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea," Martin mumbled. "About what?" Alex asked defensively. Never mind. It's okay. Put whatever you want," he added. "Really?" "Yeah, but do you have another picture in there? You always hated that one," Martin teased. Alex started to laugh, but suddenly he felt tears welling up. "I'm sorry," Alex sputtered and rubbed his eyes. It's okay," Martin tried to comfort him with an awkward pat on the shoulder. "Martin, I don't think I can do this. I can't handle it," Alex confessed. "Oh, come on. Are you bailing? You have to be here," Martin begged. "I know, but my parents are coming home from their trip tonight. I'm supposed to be cleaning the house, like right now," Alex said, scrambling for any reason he could muster up. "No excuses. You will be here tonight, even if I have to come and get you myself. You never had trouble sneaking out before. What happened to you?" Martin argued. Alex shrugged. "Look, I know you miss Chris. We all do. But dude, you have to move on." Alex interrupts in a small, scared whisper, as if someone could hear their conversation. "But Martin, we could have stopped him. Took his keys. Something. He was drunk, and we let him drive home that night." He sat down. The touch of the cold marble on his leg sent a shiver through his body. "Alex, don't do this to yourself. Chris was always drunk. He had a problem." Alex doesn't let him finish. "And we didn't help him. We knew. We all knew. He was out of control. We didn't help him." "Do you really think we could have helped him? What made us qualified, huh?" Martin prodded. "We could have told his parents," Alex offered. "Yeah, right. His parents," Martin laughed. "They drank more than him. You're going to tell rich, privileged people how to raise their kids? Pfft. Look, you can't go back in time and change what happened. Face it. We were all just kids, and we were powerless to change anything. You have to accept what happened and move on." Alex opened his mouth to say something else, then stopped. Martin was right. They were powerless. And a year later, at 18 years old, he still felt powerless. He gave up the argument. No point in pushing the subject anymore. It's true. Every one of his friends had moved on. They had completely forgotten the accident. They passed the stone wall every day and ignored the impact marks left by his car. They forgot the sight of his car, a mangled mess of broken glass and metal. They forgot that he had to have a closed casket. All these details somehow they are able to obliterate from their minds. Not one of them thinks it's strange or even ironic that in all the parties that followed after his death, they would cheer to him with a raised glass of alcohol.